The information provided in this episode is for informational purposes and does not intend to diagnose or replace therapy.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Living Your Best Life with Dania the Coach.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic week, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I want to talk about something a lot of us struggle with, me included, adult friendships. Why are friendships after we become adults so difficult? And why are they so necessary? Sit tight. I'm going to give you a little bit of explanation, share some thoughts with you, and I'm going to give you a small little challenge at the end that's going to help you reconnect with someone in your life that matters. So think about it, friends. When we were young, our friendships were so natural and organic, right? We went to school with the same people. We were with them all day in the classroom. We went to recess together, went to lunch together, so on and so forth. Maybe we had neighbors, down the block. If you lived in an apartment across the hall, your parents' kids, your parents' friends' kids and stuff, So all the friendships were there. They were organic. Everything was great. Just like that, you had so many friends you didn't know what to do with. Everybody was your best friend, right? My kids, everybody's their best friend. But when you become an adult, that changes, doesn't it? In between work and parenting and relationships and running errands and just having to stay on top of everything, just trying to keep everything together, who has time to make new friends? And forget new ones, who has time to maintain the old friendships? Because friendships require maintenance, right? The truth is, my friends, adult friendships are not so natural. They don't happen by accident. They require intention. They require effort. And sometimes they require you to be vulnerable. Something many of us shy away from after being hurt or let down in the past. If you found yourself thinking any of the following things, you are not alone. Have you ever thought to yourself, why does it feel harder to trust people now? Why don't I feel as close to my friends anymore? Is something wrong with me because I don't have a lot of friends? Nothing's wrong with you. But let's talk about why this is so common. The real reasons why friendships feel complicated in adulthood is because they are. Honestly speaking, we're balancing so much things in life. Our time is scarce. And free time is luxurious. Friendships are usually the very last thing on your priority list with everything else you have to do. The next thing, distance. We move as adults for different reasons. We move for, marriages, divorces, jobs, family, you name it, it happens. We might just want to move because we're nomads. But long distance friendships require so much more effort than somebody that's close to you, geographically close to you, right? Anything else, my friends? Yes, we have unspoken expectations. We assume that our friends should know that we care, that we're thinking about them, that we miss them, even if we don't tell them. That lack of communication leads to misunderstandings. And if you keep doing that and keep going down that path, it starts to form a disconnection in that relationship. Next, my friends, emotional burnout. Many of us are so emotionally stretched thin. Even the thought of a deep conversation, trying to support someone else, or even something as simple as planning a dinner can feel so overwhelming. It feels like a task. I'm one of those people, I'll be honest with you. Conversations outside of work and, everything else, the podcast and all that, I don't have capacity for it. My husband wants to talk all the time. I'm just like, I don't want to talk. I talk all day. So we are burnt out. Lastly, my friends, a fear of rejection. Making new friends as an adult is like being that kid that's waiting to be picked for a team, right? You're so vulnerable. What if that person doesn't want to be your friend? What if they don't want to go anywhere? What if they don't want to go have lunch? What if they don't want to hang out? What if they don't like the sports that you like? If you felt any of these things, my friends, you are human. You're not by yourself. Deep breath, woosah. But we do need adult friendships. They're necessary. They're vital. They provide support. Friends provide emotional safety nets for us. They remind us that we're not by ourselves. Your good friends may even hold you accountable every now and then, right? They won't let you stay stuck in self-doubt, bad habits. They won't let you self-destruct. Friendships bring you joy. You share a laugh, you have inside jokes, you create memories together. Your kids create memories together. These moments fuel our mental health. They fill our cups up. Lastly, my friends, perspective. A true friend's going to challenge you and help you grow. You're not going to see things the same way all the time, and that's okay. That's great. It gives you a different way to look at things. And get this, research even shows that strong social connections improve longevity, mental health, and resilience. So literally, friendships help us live better and longer. So what can we do? How can we make it work? Be intentional. That friend you keep thinking about, next time you think about them, send them a text. Hey, you just crossed my mind. How you doing? How you been? Don't overthink it. Doesn't matter if you're supposed to call them five months ago, you never did. You forgot. Things happen. Most people will understand that. Schedule friendship time. Put it on your calendar. Literally, I have friends that live out of state that I have a call with. And we have it on our calendar. Sometimes we have to move it. Sometimes we have to cancel it. But it's there. It's occupying space so that we know we're going to be intentional with our communication. My physical friends, or my close ones are physically close to me. I can't speak today. I have them on my calendar too. I have them scheduled for lunches, drinks, coffee, dinner, hanging out, whatever. But it is scheduled time that I have allocated for my friendships. Next, my friends, be honest about your capacity. It's okay to say, I'm not in a space where I can hang out that much, but I care about you. That's honesty. It builds trust. It makes that person know that you're being vulnerable and they're a safe space for you. Right? And even if you could hang out, maybe you can only do it for a little bit. I'm like that. If I tell you that we're going to go out for an hour or 2 hours, that 2 hours is my max. At that 2 hour time, I'm going to be like, listen, I got to go. Because that's my capacity. I only take social gatherings in, small doses. I'm an introvert by nature. But my friends know that. My friends come over and they're like, I'm going to stay until you kick me out because I'm the person that kicks you out. Be open to new friendships, my friends. Believe it or not, a lot of us as adults are not open to new friendships. We're afraid. I challenge you, join that group, take the class, say hi to the parent next to you at your kid's soccer practice. Some of the best friendships start later in life. So here's your actual challenge this week. Reconnect with one person, just one. A phone call, a text, a voice note, quick coffee, bite to eat, whatever. Let someone know they matter to you. And if you've been feeling lonely, I want you to hear me when I say you're not alone. You're lovable, you're worthy of connection, and it's never too late to find your people. Friendships in adulthood may take more effort, but they are absolutely worth it. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this episode resonated with you, share it with everyone. Share it in your social network, share it with a friend. Maybe that's part of your reconnection, right? Hey, I listened to the podcast, I thought of you. Share it with everybody. And as always, my friends, you remember, you're absolutely amazing.
Love today's episode? Carry the message with you, literally. Check out our exclusive shirts and hoodies at DaniaTheCoach.com. Each piece is made to inspire confidence, strength, and purpose, just like this podcast. Stay cozy, stay bold, and rep your growth. See you next time.